Anyway, I just think it's kind of funny, don't you? I'm gonna get my period soon, that's why I'm so pissed.
Open up the door, can you open up the door? I know you said before, you can't cope with anymore. You told me it was war, said you'd show me what's in store. I hope it's not for sure, can you open up the door?
Everybody wants to be a fashion model until they have to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning to drive 200 miles. Like you guys know, I don't have a car, so I'm on my way to my rental car right now. I got a call from my agent about 2 weeks ago and he's like, hey Sonya, what are you doing on insert whatever the date today is? And I'm like, nothing, why, what's going on? And he's like, okay, well, the people that you do a fitting for, they're having some sort of event, like a company gathering in Montecito, where I dream of living one day. Anyways, I kind of want to throw in some more fun facts for you guys, for those of you that don't know what Montecito is. The median home price here in 2024 was $7.5 million. Nearly every single celebrity that you can think of lives in the city. So from Prince Harry and Meghan to Oprah Winfrey, Ariana Grande, Gwyneth Paltrow, Orlando Bloom, Ellen, so on and so forth, literally everyone. And the reason why might shock you, it is because the city of Montecito has banned paparazzi. By the 1860s, Italian settlers arrived. They found an area reminiscent of Italy and built farms and gardens similar to those that they had left behind. Which does make sense because everything in this area is very reminiscent of Italian architecture. The biggest plot twist is the fact that I have to be there at 9 a.m. and then I have to drive 2 hours up north. But whatever, honestly, I'm like literally getting paid to drive somewhere beautiful today. So not a bad day. Not a bad day to be Sonya Esman. The further I drive, the further away I am from said destination. Like, I don't understand what the hell is happening. When I started driving, it said I was gonna arrive at 9 o'clock in the morning. I drove for 30 minutes and then it said I was gonna arrive at 9:30. And I'm like, wait, this isn't how math works. Like, what?
Take my love away. When I come back around, I know what to say. Said you won't forget my name.
Craziest part is that yesterday I was sitting at my desk at 9 o'clock in the morning getting ready to work and I'm like, in 24 hours I'm gonna be in a different city. Like how am I even gonna get there? It's kind of like a mind trip when you realize that you have like really short work trips. But I have to say, like, the weirdest situation was I had this job last November in Las Vegas. So I flew to Las Vegas for literally 2 hours for a dinner, for like a brand dinner. I've already been driving for like 2 hours. I don't know how I'm not there yet. I think that where I'm going is the founder of Rails is, so basically, I said this in my last video, but for those of you who didn't see it, I work as a fit model for Rails. They don't pay me to talk about this. They don't know that I do YouTube. They don't know that I have an Instagram or like any of that stuff. I don't think they would care if they did know. Wow, so cool. Everything's covered in fog right now. Like, holy, this is my favorite thing to look at in the world. Like foggy palm trees and the beach. I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to his house. Apparently he lives in Montecito. I Instagram searched him and I found his house on Instagram. Sorry. Well, he posted, okay? I'm not like stalking. He literally posted. So I kind of, and it's gorgeous. It's literally my dream. It's probably everybody's dream. It's like the most beautiful Italian villa, but obviously in California. So I kind of want to, like, this is a joke and I'm obviously not going to do it because I'm not outgoing enough and I'm not ballsy enough to be like, you know that guy that like does interviews on TikTok that's like, hey, have you ever been broke before? What's the most amount of money you've ever made in a single year? Like all this stuff. Like low-key, I kind of want to ask him because like I admire what he's done so much. What if he's like, my daddy gave it to me? I'm gonna be like, yeah, should have guessed. Before I focus on driving again, I did just want to let you guys know that like fit modeling is another subgenre, I guess, of modeling. Like there could be like runway modeling, there could be commercial modeling, makeup modeling, beauty modeling, right? There's also fit modeling, and fit models go kind of under the radar because you never see their pictures online. Usually it's not like a photo shoot, it's something where the brand internally needs to like use a model to either figure out how their clothes fit properly or to take pictures for like buyers, take pictures for line sheets, stuff for like manufacturers. There's so many reasons why a brand would need a fit model. I feel like this is like kind of a really cool side hustle because you get paid very well, pretty much just like you would if you were gonna be going to a photo shoot, except I feel like it's less pressure because you don't have to like pose, you don't have to be on camera. I mean, you do have to be on camera, but it's not like the end of the world. You know, people aren't using you for your photogenicness. They are using you for your body, I guess, in like the least creepy way possible. They're using you like a mannequin, basically, which I don't know. I think it's fun. It's more money than I could make on 50 YouTube videos. okay, in one day. And YouTube videos take me weeks to make, so just to like give you guys a small comparison. Obviously, I would not just want to be a fit model. That's not. The problem with fit modeling is because you're not photographed, you can't use this stuff in your portfolio, you know what I mean? Like, at least when you're working, if you're shooting a campaign for J brand, you can use those photos in your portfolio. So like, even your work is propelling you forward. With this, it's really not. It's literally just a side hustle, like, in my opinion. But if you're a girl that has, actually, you don't even have to be a girl, okay? If you're a guy too, I know that this brand also has like the male version of me. I've seen him before in some pictures. If you're a boy or a girl with sample size measurements and you have some days off and you're flexible, I would hit up a modeling agency if I was you. Or you could just ask brands directly, honestly. Probably like DM them or something. Let's talk about the 3 bags that you need to pack if you're traveling this summer, all of which are under $500. 1. The travel tote. 2. The day bag. And 3. The refined and colorful night out bag. The travel tote, to get you from point A to B. My pick, the large drippy tote in the softest of caramel suedes, is what I chose to travel with, not only because it can fit a 16-inch laptop on top of all of your travel necessities, but an extra change of clothes too. Maybe that's pushing it, sorry, but you get my point. And yes, large totes are all fun and games until you actually have to find something, but that's what the internal pockets are for. And the elephant ears on both sides are a perfect place to fit your phone, because we both know you'll be reaching for it again in less than 60 seconds. It's okay, no judgment, same. The 4-foot gold-plated studs at the bottom of the bag protect it from those crusty airplane floors, stains, scratches, and she has 2 straps, the wider of which is adjustable, reduces shoulder pressure, and keeps the bag from falling off of your shoulder, which your neck and spine will thank you for. The everyday bag, to hold your essentials while you explore new territory. My pick, the vegan Luna bag in Cloud, which, irregardless of the sponsorship, was my everyday bag for this trip because of how well she fits the outfits that I tend to wear. I wear a lot of white. If you didn't tell me Luna was a vegan, I would have never guessed. But the fact that she's made from recycled ocean plastic and waste that has been metamorphosized into this rich and durable leather grain is innovative and sustainable beyond measure. Her hardware is gold-plated and fade-resistant, and being a true day-to-night convertible queen, she folds in half into an elegant little wonton clutch, a wonton clutch with a handle, or you could use a detachable strap to carry her cross-body or on the shoulder. With so much practicality, I hope that you made room to have some fun. The refined and colorful night-out bag. My pick, the medium reset tofu bag in Lucky Red would be the perfect bag to bring color back into your life and have some fun for once without compromising on elegance. And without spoiling too much of the vlog, this was actually my birthday dinner bag. A boxy shoulder bag is not only timeless and always in style, but I think I've come to realize that this shape of bag is my absolute ultimate favorite. There's something about this minimalistic shape that truly elevates outfits and reminds me of a girl that isn't swayed by trends, and instead she knows what she likes and she wears it often. Side effects may include contagious self-confidence. She can be carried by hand, cross-body, or on the shoulder with a detachable strap, and has 3 compartments inside, a zipped pocket inside for cards, a pocket on the back for your phone, and has a gold-finished vintage wonton ring on the front. She's made of a luxurious, full-grain, fine calf leather, with the finish transforming from a beautiful matte to a shiny gloss depending on the lighting. Like all of my Songmont bags, I think she's unassuming, functional, unique and luxurious, all while being priced at an attainable price point. Let's get back to the video. I want to be respectful because this is not my house, but this is the most beautiful house I've ever been to in my entire life, even including all of those stupid modern mansions in Hollywood that people throw parties in. This is fucking gorgeous. I'm so sorry if he finds this video. I don't mean to be weird. It's just goals. I'm here late, but turns out they're not ready for me yet, which kind of always happens. And my agent was like yelling at me. He was scolding me through text, and it like really upset me because like I try so hard to be on time, and I did everything. Like I checked 4 times on Google Maps how long it was gonna take me to drive here. And it's not my fucking fault that like shit fucking happens when you're driving. Like fucking accidents happen, construction happens. And like ultimately, if I really had to be so punctual, I should have slept here overnight. And I know that the brand would have set that up if it was that important for me to be here at 9. Because realistically, they know I live in downtown LA. Like, fuck, I don't know, that just like really pissed me off. It was like what he said that like kind of irritated me. Did I ever tell you guys that like my dream for like the second half of my life is to own like a big piece of, okay, I'm just dreaming out loud here. I know this is like crazy, whatever. I want to be an astronaut when I grow up, mom. I want to be the president type of shit. But like I want to live somewhere north of Los Angeles or south. I definitely don't want to live in LA. Like a place like Santa Barbara, you know, like places with huge European old houses, like villas, where I want to grow my own grapes, and I want to make wine. I want to be an old lady that makes wine. Wouldn't that be nice? I'd invite you guys over for some wine. Do you guys want to see my outfit? No. Okay. Okay, I think I just came up with a good question to ask instead of being like super upfront and being like, so how did you afford this house? I think I can just be like, so did you grow up here? You drive to work from here? I gotta get to the bottom of this because I want this house. One more hour to go, and then I'm gonna take a little tour around the house, like outside of the house, because I was granted permission to do so. I kind of want to go vintage shopping or like thrift store shopping because I'm inspired now. So I'm done work. I was given, you guys can't see. So I was given this, I was given this map and told to take a walk. You guys, I have no idea how big this property is. There's like 5 houses within the house. And you know what I love? I love that the owner of this house, the founder of Rails, like he knows it. I love that he knows that this place is incredible and he like wants to share it. For the fact that he drew me this map and was like, go take a walk. Like, I love that he's excited about this place too. Hi, editing Sonya here. I have something to share. Well, don't mind me, I'm still on my stalking bullshit. I'm reading more about this house because he's been interviewed about it. I'm sorry, it's not a house, it's an estate. And look at this quote. Every time I come here, I feel thankful and I want to show respect for the fact that I have access to this. That's exactly what I was saying. Makes you think, like, if you're in an incredible place like this for long enough, like, do you kind of get used to it, I wonder? Anyway, take a look at what I'm looking at. And just think about, like, the amount of maintenance that goes into a place like this. It must actually be non-stop, not even like a once a week type of situation, like actually non-stop. I have no doubt that you can't see people working on the property right now just because we're here. I mean, not me, but like, there do be a lot of spiders though, I'm not gonna lie. He told me that there's a stone house here. Like the first property that was ever built here was apparently a stone house. Apparently it burned down, but the remains are like left somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. He also gave me his phone number. He's like, in case you get lost, call me. I'm like, LOL, yeah. I'm already lost, honestly. And look, frutas! There's a tennis court, of course. Like, yeah. I too have pink hydrangeas outside of my tennis court. Gorgeous! Just still trying to find this stone house. Look how big these trees are. They just keep going up. Like, wow. You gotta be kidding me. Like, this looks like Hawaii, okay? We are not in Kansas or Los Angeles anymore. I'm like getting way too excited. I think I see it. Here is, I think, the stone house. The first house that was built on this property that burnt down. And this is all that is left of it. And this, gorgeous. I wish I was recording when I was like driving up to the property because the entrance, the path to the front of the house, I forget what they call them. Sorry guys, I'm from a different tax bracket, but literally fucking gorgeous. I commend the owner of the house for, I mean, I'm sure he has a house in LA too, but like, this seems like such a better way to spend your money than to buy a stupid modern McMansion in the Hollywood Hills. Like, but anyways, you guys, speaking of being from a different tax bracket, I have to go return my rental car. So, and it's gonna take me 2.5 hours to drive back home. So I better get started right now. I just let this lady pass. I let her like turn left. I mean, honestly, she had the right of way anyway. I was kind of like standing still. And she like waved at me in the car. She's like, and she was an old lady, okay? She doesn't know who I am, but like, is this just how nice people are here? Anyway, I don't have time to go to the thrift store or get food, which I thought I would have time to do both, because apparently it's gonna take me 3 hours to get back home. Okay, cool guy.
Kinda strange, feeling sorrow, like a change. You could borrow.
I'm home. I wanted to talk about these nipple covers. These are allegedly the best nipple covers pretty much on the market. I'm sorry if this is like really niche and nobody cares, but anyway, this is like the Hollywood Secrets nipple cover that I think is more common, and it is see-through. You can sometimes see your nipple popping through, and they unstick really easily. That's why I don't like these, because they don't last me for a very long time. As you can see, these are way bigger than this one. Okay, so I'm not begging for sympathy, more so like help, because I don't think people realize, nor do people care, nor should they care. I have so much anxiety over being late to the point that I can't sleep over the fact I'm usually not late to anything, but still like every now and then I'll be like 10-15 minutes late to something, and it's the fucking end of the world. And you know what I think is really ironic? That everybody in my life expects me to address them with a sense of urgency. So people expect me to do things literally right away. Yet ironically, these are the same people that do not apply a sense of urgency to pay me within reasonable contracted times. So they always pay me late. And what do they say? Oops, sorry. Too bad American Express and Chase and my landlord won't accept oops, sorry as an excuse for why my payments are late. Anyway, I just think it's kind of funny, don't you? I'm gonna get my period soon, that's why I'm so pissed. Editing Sonya here, I have something else to say. Even more often than oops, sorry, because we don't always get apologies. Most often in the freelance world, you're gonna hear something like, oh, you know how brands are, you know how the industry is. I'm gonna cut the last minute out of this video just because I feel like I was getting repetitive and so negative that it was annoying me to have to rewatch and re-listen to my own voice. So I can't imagine how you guys would feel. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.